Hello and welcome back to the Atlanta Falcons franchise, and welcome to another NFC South battle as the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons are facing off in Week 16. The Falcons last week were eliminated from playoff contention with a loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers, while the Saints have clinched the NFC South and are looking to improve their seeding in this game, but it's about time to get started with Brandon Cooks set to receive. Matt Bosch is set to kick it away. Now Week 16 is underway. 2 more games left in the NFL season. Brandon Cooks will go ahead and take a knee in his own end zone. 1st and 10, Drew Brees comes out, trips to the left. Give goes to Mark Ingram to the left. He will go for around a gain of 2 or 3. So now 2nd and 7. Cooks slot right. Drew Brees drops back, stepping in the pocket. A lot of time to throw. He will go ahead and take off, and Warlow and William Moore combined for that tackle. 1st and 10 once more. This time Mark Ingram up the middle, fighting through some tacklers. Rashid Hageman finally able to bring him down, but he picks up another first down. With the Falcons being eliminated from playoff contention, they have decided to play some of the younger players and see what they have, as Desmond Southward will get another start. Stanley Mponga will be starting at right end. Robert Alford will move up to the number 2 corner, and Devontae Freeman will get his first start on the season at running back. However, that is Marcus Colston going down on an injury, which will bring up 2nd and 5. Drew Brees shakes off the sack and throws to Kenny Stills for the first down to the 25-yard line. Bunch set for the New Orleans Saints. Going to the outside for Jimmy Graham. He's inside of the 5-yard line, out at the 3. 1st and goal. I formation for the Saints. Give goes to Ingram. Nowhere to go. He will lose a yard or 2. A huge play. It is now 2nd and goal from the 4 as Give goes to Ingram once more. Southward misses, but it is cleaned up by Sean Witherspoon. Actually make that Joplou Bartu. It is now 3rd and goal. Right up the gut is Mark Ingram. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. This is an early 7-0 lead for the New Orleans Saints. On 1st and 10, fake to Freeman, going to the outside for Julio Jones, and that is a big gain, 25 yards in the first play. Jones only had 27 yards all of last week. Hopefully he can have a bigger week this week, as he has already surpassed last week's total of yardage, and he's 1 catch short. Matt Ryan working out of the pistol, going to the air once more on the play action pass. Ryan moving to his right. He throws it on the dump down to Pasco, who will make a beeline for the sideline. Not able to get out of bounds, as there was no one for the Falcons injured on that play. Not sure who was injured. I think it was a Saints defensive player. But Devontae Freeman gets his first carry as a starter in his career, as he will go for 7 yards. Freeman up the middle. He's fighting forward to the 10-yard line. Another first down. The Falcons offense is working very well early, as another give to Freeman goes right up the middle. He will go for 6 yards, already over 20 yards on the day. It is now 3rd and goal, a big 3rd down. Matt Ryan drops back, time to throw, but he will go down. Bunkley in on the sack, backs him up a couple of yards, and they will be forced to settle for a field goal. Drew Brees starting the drive off, and that is nearly intercepted by Sean Witherspoon. But instead, it will now be 3rd and 10, trips to the left. Drew Brees going. He finds the rookie out of Oregon State for a huge play to the 43-yard line, a first down. After the first down, a 4-wide set along with Jimmy Graham. Pass goes to Graham, and the best tight end, receiving-wise at least, has a big reception as they are into Falcons territory for the 2nd time on the day. Now a draw play on 1st and 10. Warlow in on the tackle, but a nice gain by Mark Ingram going for 5. From the shotgun, Drew Brees drops back. Quick pressure, but he gets the pass away to Brandon Cooks. And Cooks will go backwards 2 yards, so it is now 3rd and 7. Play action to Ingram. Time to throw for Brees. A dump down to Graham. He's out of bounds at the 30-yard line inside field goal range. And the field goal kicker will come on. Kick is away, and it is right down the middle. A nice job by New Orleans to make it a 7-point game. Steven Jackson in the game, and he will get the carry, trying to get to the outside past the 30-yard line. A very nice gain of 6 on his first carry. So now 3rd and 3. Julio Jones in motion, going for a screen pass. Devontae Freeman into the open field, tries to break a tackle, but is down inside the Saints territory at the 49-yard line. A bunch set to the right. Matt Ryan drops back. A quick throw to Julio Jones. He makes a move and goes for around 7 or 8 yards. A very nice play. It is now from the 42. A give to Freeman to the outside. He's hit hard and appears to be shaken up on the play. Maybe grabbing his shoulder, it appears, or maybe his chest. We'll have to get an update on him later. Now on 2nd and 10, Julio Jones, a nice spin move to the 11-yard line, 80 yards passing for Matt Ryan. A big 3rd and 1 as an empty set for Ryan. Drops back, going to the outside. He's got his man Harry Douglas, the reliable slot receiver. Goes for only around 4, but is able to pick up the big first down. Now Steven Jackson gets the carry. He's fighting forward, and he goes for around 1 yard. Not a big gain, but makes it a little closer. Now 3rd and goal. A quick throw to Harry Douglas. The former Louisville Cardinal scores the touchdown, his 5th on the year. So now the Saints are back on offense, 2nd and 6, as a dump down to Ingram goes for a very nice gain of around 11. Breeze is over 100 yards already. 6.5 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Up the middle is Ingram. He will go for 5 yards, 31 yards on the day. 3rd down from the pistol for Drew Brees. He drops back, a short drop, goes across the middle, got his man Jimmy Graham. He goes for around 17 yards. Now a stack set for the New Orleans Saints. Pierre Thomas gets the carry, and he will go straight up the middle for 5 yards. It is 2nd and 5 from the I formation. Jimmy Graham still the tight end. Give goes to Ingram, and he's not able to pick up the first down. A gain of 4, and that will bring up 3rd and very short. Under center, Give goes to Ingram once more. He picks up the first down and a little bit more, a 5-yard gain. In our first meeting earlier this year, Mark Ingram went off in the Georgia Dome, had himself a huge day, having a couple nice runs today. He has not quite lived up to what he was before though. Drew Brees now on 2nd and 4, drops back. Time to throw all day. He finally goes, and it's intercepted by Desmond Trufant down at the 9-yard line. That ball was airmailed, and Trufant able to play it well for the interception. Falcons working inside of their own 10-yard line after the interception. A quick curl route to Roddy White will go for 11 yards and a first down. Now out of the shadow of our own goalpost, 19-yard line, and Matt Ryan is hit as he throws, gets the pass away, but it would fall incomplete. It is now 3rd and 12, under 2 minutes left. Matt Ryan breaks 1 tackle, not the 2nd. He goes down. The Saints will use their first timeout and have a nice shot to get some points at the board with 1.5 minutes left from the 46-yard line. To the outside, Jimmy Graham wide open. Southward finally brings him down after a huge gain down to the 13-yard line. From the 13 back to Graham. He's across the middle to the left side. Touchdown, Jimmy Graham. Under 1 minute to work with. Matt Ryan going for the screen pass. Got Antone Smith. He's out in the open field to the 44 and pushed out of bounds as there is an injury, and Matt Ryan is down holding his shoulder as it appeared he was in considerable pain. And now Sean Renfree, the former Duke Blue Devil, will check into the game, and his first handoff goes to Steven Jackson for a 2-yard gain. Now on 3rd and 8, Jackson straight up the middle. He gets the first down to the 44-yard line, 12 seconds left. A bunch set. Give goes to Jackson once more, fighting forward, and he has gotten the Falcons into field goal position with 8 seconds left. Time for probably one more play. Give goes to Jackson. He fights forward to the 34-yard line. Falcons use their final timeout, and Matt Bryant will come on for the field goal. A 51-yarder. Kick is away, and it's good. It snuck in there, and that is a great way to end the half, especially after that injury, to put some sort of points on the board. We'll have to get some idea in halftime what his injury is like, along with Devontae Freeman, who, don't forget, went down earlier in this game, both with shoulder injuries. Our offense started off very well. It is worrisome, though, that your star quarterback and now rookie running back who you decided to start have both been injured, but Steven Jackson starts the second half. Devontae Freeman's day is done. He's out for this game. We'll get a further look and extent of his injury after this game, but a flag is down on Steven Jackson's run, And that looks like it's a holding, and we would back up 11 yards. Jackson trying to get outside once more on 2nd and long, and he will pick up around 3 yards. Now 3rd and 10. I formation on 3rd down. Renfree on the play action to the outside. He's got his tight end Bear Pasco. A huge pass, his first completion of the season. So a 1st and 10. Jackson gets the handoff right up the middle, fighting forward for 9 or 10 yards. That should be 2nd and 1. A bunch set as Antone Smith is into the game. He fights forward through that tackle and picks up the 1st down. So now 9 minutes left, 1st and 10. Smith still in the game, this time a draw play, getting a little bit more carries with Devontae Freeman out. So 3rd and 5 to the outside, and a perfect throw. Great job by Roddy White to shield the defender and get that ball, picking up the 1st down. Steven Jackson going forward though. He's pushing through. He comes up with a very nice 7-yard run. A counter play on 2nd and 3. Jackson, he's got some room. Makes one-man miss. 10, 5, touchdown. Steven Jackson, a huge touchdown. The Falcons are on top. So now Drew Brees and the Saints offense will take the field for the first time today. They start off with a run for 7 yards. Now from the shotgun, trips to the right. A quick dump down to Kenny Stills, who's pushed backwards, but his forward progress did pick up the 1st down. So it is 1st and 10 once more, a stack set. Drew Brees going to the outside. He's got a wide open Jimmy Graham. That's probably the 4th or 5th time we've been killed on those corner routes by the all-pro tight end. Ingram on the fake, dump down to Hilliard. He goes for a short gain of around 5 yards. That will bring up 2nd and medium. From the I formation, draw play to Ingram, trying to get to the outside. A great job by Bartu to recognize it and get to Ingram and bring him down. So now 3rd down, a big 3rd down. All day to throw. It's knocked down by Bartu. Almost caught on the deflection by Colston, but the Falcons will take back over. Sean Renfree still in the game. Matt Ryan's day is done. Once again, have to get an extent on his injury after the game. Starting off this drive, though, with a 2-yard loss, as this offense is going to turn much more into a ball control offense, at least for this game, as with the lead, we just need to run clock. 3rd and 9, taking a shot downfield, and it's knocked away. Roddy White, the intended receiver. The Saints will take back over. 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Drew Brees to Kenny Stills. He's got a lot of room. Wilson not able to get him, and he's into the end zone. The Saints have taken the lead once more, 24-20. Now over a quarter to work with. Steven Jackson will start off our drive with a 7-yard run, nearing 100 yards on the day, as he has surpassed 1,000 yards on the season. Jackson once more, straight up the middle, 11 yards, now over the century mark. A very nice day in replacement for Devontae Freeman. Renfree with time to throw. He finds Drew Davis, and I believe that is his 1st catch of the season. Renfree's 3rd completion. Steven Jackson met on 3rd and 1, fighting forward, and it looks like he got it. He did. He picked up 2 yards. A lot of work for 2, but a big 1st down. Now he dumped down to Pasco, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Now 2nd and 3. Working the clock very effectively. Down the field to Julio Jones. He's to the 31-yard line. Now inside of field goal range. It doesn't matter. You got to have a touchdown here. Steven Jackson still going forward, as the offensive line is doing a great job of creating the holes, and Jackson is hitting them. On the screen pass. The ball is out, and Harrelson has it. He is not able to break Matthews' tackle, but Julio Jones, the star wide receiver, has just fumbled to give the Saints the ball back. Falcons were in excellent scoring position, but instead Cooks will go to the 50-yard line. Now the Saints have a chance to make this a 2-possession game. Mark Ingram trying to get to the outside. He makes a cut inside and goes for a nice gain to the 46-yard line. It is now a huge 3rd down. Drew Brees in the pocket. To the outside. He's got Jimmy Graham. He breaks the tackle but is out of bounds. A huge 1st down. So now pump fake, draw play to Ingram. He goes straight up the middle for 12 yards, 64 yards on the day. So now trips to the right. Cooks in the slot, Ingram breaks one tackle. Southward able to bring him down at the 10-yard line as it is now 2nd and 4. Still trips to the right. Across the middle, Jimmy Graham once more. He has just killed us all day. 6 minutes to work with, 2-score game. Starting it off with Julio Jones on a screen pass, going right back to him. No real shaking of our confidence in him. Now Renfree fires quickly to Steven Jackson on the seam. He goes for 23 yards. A very nice job right there. 2nd and 10. Renfree misses the wide open Antone Smith though on the wheel route. That could have been a huge gain. Get him in open space and he will just go to work. But Harry Douglas to the outside. That's a huge gain of around 15. 89 yards for Renfree. It is 1st and 10. Pressure gets there and Renfree goes down. White in on the sack. It is now 2nd and 19. Renfree going across the middle and Julio Jones with the clutch catch comes down in traffic. A perfectly thrown ball. 2nd and 10. To the outside. Julio Jones goes up once more. Another huge reception. 3.5 minutes left. 2nd and 10. Steven Jackson in the game. Pressure gets there. Not able to get the pass anywhere as he did get it away, but it would fall incomplete. Now 3rd and 10. To the outside. It's intercepted by Robinson. And that might go ahead and do it. With 3 minutes left, need 2 scores. And our defense has not been able to stop their offense all day. Drew Brees on 3rd and 2 to the outside. Graham will go out of bounds as we've reached the 2-minute warning. Now from the 23-yard line. Just need to run the clock. There's a flag down on the play. That could be a huge penalty for us. Should back up the Saints a little bit. Backs them up 8 yards. So now 1st and 18. Pierre Thomas goes straight up the middle. He's able to pick up 5 yards as it is now 2nd and 13. Falcons use 2 timeouts on 3rd down. Ingram not able to pick it up. And Falcons use their final timeout and get the ball back at least one more time. So now Sean Renfree with the ball. Not a lot of time to work with. To the outside. It's intercepted by Dixon. 10-5 touchdown. Another touchdown for the New Orleans Saints. This time a pick 6. And the Falcons would go on to lose by 18 points. That last touchdown made it look a little worse than it was, as this game really turned once Devontae Freeman and Matt Ryan both went down. 2 of your most important offensive players both getting hurt. That is not good for really any continuity or getting anything really going, especially Matt Ryan was playing very well at 123 yards in the first half. Freeman wasn't actually playing really good, averaging 9.2 yards per carry, and they both went down, both playing great. And Julio Jones bounces back from a 3-catch, 27-yard performance with a huge 11-catch day. And Jimmy Graham just went off. I tried everything I could. I tried doing different zones, trying to get as many I could on the corner route. I double-teamed him, put a man coverage in a zone, and none of it was working. He was just killing us all day. We had no one who could match up. Any of our corners who have the coverage skills were too small. Any of our safeties weren't big enough. And our linebackers weren't fast enough. But now we have reached week 17 of the NFL season, as a 6-9 Atlanta Falcons will be taking on the 5-9-1 Carolina Panthers in our final game of the season. And it will be our final game at the Georgia Dome. If you missed it earlier in the year, I did build us a new stadium. It is a dome. We'll get a look at that, I guess, in the preseason of this upcoming year. But we have our update on Devontae Freeman and Matt Ryan. Both suffered shoulder tears and both are basically out for the rest of the season. They will not play next week. So it will be tough to see what we can do with Sean Renfree. See if he can show us anything moving forward. Or maybe we play a little bit of TJ Yates. A lot of injuries though for the Carolina Panthers. That could be a big reason why they've struggled so much. But a lot of teams have clinched their playoff seeding. And a lot of teams, especially the New Orleans Saints, have clinched their playoff berth. Now, like I said in a previous episode, just trying to improve their seeding. Right now we sit with, I believe that would make us the 10th or 11th pick, but could definitely shake up depending on tiebreakers and how this final week shakes out. Matt Ryan will end his season with 3,300 yards, a nice number of touchdowns, Steven Jackson broke 1,000 yards, 831 yards for Devonta Freeman. A lot of that coming later in the year as he didn't play for the first bit of the season. Julio Jones would need 15 catches next week, which won't happen, for 100 catches. But overall, he has 1,000 yards receiving, 85 catches. Just a great year from him. And Desmond Trufant has 5 interceptions on the year. But I hope you did enjoy. It was a very tough loss. Just could not stop anyone. The injuries really hurt us. Jimmy Graham just killed us. I don't really know what you can really do to stop that. If you know, please let me know so I can do it moving forward. But I will see you next time in Week 17. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like down below. Leave your comments on the game down below. I will see you for the final game in the Georgia Dome, 'cause I'm out.